Good evening everybody and welcome to Rome. We've got Ukraine, we've got England in the quarter-finals. Winner goes through to the semi-finals. It's as simple as that to play the one and only Denmark. It's been a rollercoaster of a tournament for them, but Denmark have gone through to the semi-finals after beating Czech Republic 2-1 in the 90. It was insane. CM, I'm not on StreamYard, sorry, I'm really not sure how to let people on this. But we'll get you on sometime in the future, CM, hopefully. Big up, Airless as well. How do I say that name? The person that said hi in the chat, welcome. How on earth do I say that? I'm really not sure how to say that, sorry. I'm really not too sure how to say your name. Let me know what I can call you, because I don't want to offend you if I try and say that name. I feel 3-1 England, says LS. Can see the game going either way today, so hard to predict. But on paper, England should be winning. Yeah, England all day long should be winning this one. It's going to be a really tough game for both teams, especially Ukraine coming into this, the underdogs. I'm feeling England 3-0. I don't think Ukraine are going to score. I think another clean sheet. Of course, England haven't conceded a goal so far this tournament, and I think that's going to continue. The teams across going, of course, are going along the bottom of the screen, guys. If you haven't seen them already, I'm not going to be able to pronounce as many Ukraine players as maybe you'd like. 0-0 through to Ukraine, says Shamar on pens. Big call. If you guys are new to the channel, please do drop a like and subscribe. Share the stream about if you can. Let's get as many people in here as we can. Hi, greetings from Finland. From Finland. Wow. If you're from Finland, welcome. That's insane. Finland. Oh, you mean Finn? You mean your name's Finn? I seen. Oh, I've just made a mess of that. What have I done? Oh, yes, Finland. Right, the way Alice said hi, Finn, thought you meant your name was Finn, but from Finland, that's insane. Lovely. Sterling starts, Sancho as well, Mount is in as well, Reece James not included in the squad. Or who else isn't? Reece James, Ben White and someone else isn't included for England. Just going to quickly share the stream about, see if we can get as many people in here, guys, as we can. Yeah, what is your name? We're really confused. England in their white kit, Ukraine in their yellow. I'm just saying on Instagram we're live. There we go. Big up Sharky HD. Welcome in. And welcome in everybody. Let's close the lid. And let's watch the game. Both sets. Oh, sorry. No Ukraine player takes the knee. It's only England players that take the knee. Bit of a confused start to the game already. Let's turn it up because this is a Euro game. The quarter-finals winner. This is the last quarter-final of this year's competition. And now Ukraine get us underway. Wasn't so long ago they beat Sweden in extra time. Not many noticeable names in there apart from Yarmolenko, Zinchenko. That's about it. That's about it. What do we call? Yeah, what do we call you? Because I need to say something. How do you pronounce your YouTube name? Mateus Giovanni. Should we call you Mateus? Is that how you say it? Mateus? Big up Lurkon, hope you're enjoying the game if you are watching it, and hopefully you're enjoying your weekend as well. Quickly get your score prediction in the chat. Very interested to hear it from an England fan's point of view. And Sharky, I'm pretty sure you're an England fan as well, Sharky HD. Let me know how you think the game's going to go for England. Starting off, England on the ball. Luke Shaw coming forward, pass it inside to Sterling, loses out, and Ukraine not going to have many chances to go forward, so they have to take every chance they get the ball up the pitch and take it wisely. Make it count, not waste anything. Yeah, right. Legend. Right, England for the throw-in. Luke Shaw's going to take it. Behind the goal that England is aiming to score in for the first half, there are a bunch of Ukraine fans. Of course, this game's being held in Rome, not Wembley, where England have had all their games being played so far. Look, one's gone 3-1 England. I've gone 3-0 England. I think it'll keep a clean sheet. Can't see you conceding, but you never know. Yarmolenko could come up with something spectacular. Stones is on the ball. Many England fans say he has a mistake in him. I haven't seen a mistake so far this tournament. And here's Raheem Sterling, full of confidence after those few goals in this competition. Now Luke Shaw tried to get inside to Harry Kane, who's playing deep as well. Got a goal in the last game. For which team you're a fan? I'm actually a neutral for this game. I don't support either side. I'm a Wales fan. Of course, we got knocked out, unfortunately. I'm edging a little bit more to England, but I'll do my best to give a even view on the game. So, welcome in, Tim, and hope you're having a good day. And let me know who you support. Let me know who you support. I said that they're going to change your prediction. Here is Harry Maguire at the halfway line for England. Passes it across. Here's Harry Kane very deep. Switches the ball across. Here's Kyle Walker now. England gone back to a back 4, of course. Last game they went to a back 5. Oh. Mount went down in the penalty area. He's appealing for a penalty, but nothing given. The referee didn't even consider it. Calvin Phillips starts once again with Rice in the midfield. Maguire's on the ball now, down to Raheem Sterling, coming forward now for England. Sterling skipping past the yellow shirts. Plays the ball to Harry Kane, and he's made it 1-0. Harry Kane, 3 minutes in, makes it 1-0 to England. It's an easy tap in. He's just got a toe on it, and England are leading the race to go through to the next round. It was a very intelligent ball by Raheem Sterling, and Kane was there to toe poke it in. 2 goals in 2 games for Kane, and he is onside. It's a lovely finish from Kane. It's a lovely ball. The keeper can't do anything. He's too slow off his line. Oh, it's hit him. It's hit him. It's hit the keeper on the shoulder. Right foot. It's hit the keeper on the shoulder, but it's still gone in. It's too much power from Kane. And Captain Kane, I captain him in my fantasy as well. And it's 1-0 England already. Get in. Yes, the celebrations are coming through. And England now, they were favourites going into the game. We've only played 3 minutes since the goal went in. England now really do feel they can go all the way this year. And I think they can. I think they'll be meeting Italy in the final. And Ukraine have a mountain to climb now. It's not the start they would have wanted to start off with. But it's happened now. I've got to try and make it right. Try and get a goal as soon as possible. But England haven't conceded a goal so far this Euro campaign, and they don't look like they're going to concede. But Ukraine are going to have to come at England now to be a lot more aggressive. Football's coming home, rings around the Olympic Stadium in Rome, and the yellow shirts can only pass it backwards. There's a long ball clipped forward on the far side. Yarmolenko wants it. He's in the middle. You're in shock. Hits it. Deflected, and Luke Shaw wins the header across, and it's gone into the sideline now for a throw into Ukraine. They're going to have to attack England, but with England being able to control the game so much, they're what's the word? They're so composed when they're passing the ball. It's just unreal. My British friend Dave is so hyped right now. Shout out to him. Yeah, shout out to Dave. What channel? It's on BBC One. LS BBC One, and anyone else wanting to watch it as well. It's on BBC One. Yeah, good to hear, Tim, as well. Good to hear. Ukraine throwing, down the line it goes. Yarmolenko's on the ball on the near side, tries to flick it through, but Harry Maguire, also known as Slabhead, collects it in the corner, tries to get it down the line, only gives it to a yellow shirt, who Sterling's trying to tackle, kicks him in the shins, and number 21 for Ukraine was down for a minute. He's back on his feet. Let's see what happened. Sterling just trying to get the ball, he was entitled to it. His legs just got stuck there, and he stamped on the toes of the Ukraine player. Free kick to Ukraine. It's in an area where they can get a good ball into the box. Let's see if they can do anything from it. A few yellow shirts going into the box, you know, normally from corners and set pieces where it's a good area to get your head in it. Defenders come up because of course one of the tallest players on the pitch. The free kick comes to nothing, but Yarmolenko keeps it alive for Ukraine. Bunch of yellow shirts go racing back as they pass it about here in the middle of the park. Back to the halfway line. England just sitting back a minute. Sancho will press. As Ukraine go backwards. Trying to switch it from left to right here. It's very interesting to see now how England will go. In the last few games they haven't scored till the second half. So this is the first game they've actually scored in the first half. So it will be very interesting to see how they how Southgate plans out the remaining 80 minutes of the game. England defensively are solid. They've got an amazing defence. Tristan's on fire. Your defence is terrified. Nah. Yeah. Get that rocking around the school hall. I'm joking. England pressing high. Kane and Sterling in particular. The yellow shirts can only go back to the goalkeeper, who clips it forward, only to meet Luke Shaw's head. And Stones clears up the loose ball. Back to Luke Shaw. Right in front of Gareth Southgate. Plays a poor pass. And Ukraine win it back at the halfway line. 1-1 last minute. If it stays 1-0 to the 89th minute, that would be insane. Ukraine just making sure they don't open the floodgates, and they've given away a really poor pass, and now England are on the ball. Shaw decides to go back to Slabhead, back to Luke Shaw, inside the Ukraine half. Here's Slabhead, plays it across to Declan Rice, coming forward here for England. Walker plays 1-2 with him. I hate England, says Shamar. Stones, back to Slabhead. He's coming forward here. Across to Raheem Sterling. 1-2 with Luke Shaw. And Sterling loses out on the ball. Wins a throw-in though for England. Decides to go backwards to Slabhead. Inside his own half. Across to John Stones. There's quite a lot of City players in this team. Quite a lot of Manchester players, in fact. The back four is made up of Manchester players. Up top could be Manchester players. Of course, Sancho is on his way to Man United reportedly. Kane is heavily linked with Man City. And Sterling is a Man City player, although reports saying he could be on his way to Arsenal with a swap deal for one of their players. Apparently. Rice plays it out wide to Kyle Walker, who goes backwards to Declan Rice. Trying to control the game here, England. Seen how easy it was to find the gaps in the Ukraine defence. Could be a high-scoring game, but Ukraine don't want that to happen. And they're coming forward here. Yarmolenko on the ball. Approaching the penalty area. Yarmolenko to the byline. And gets cut out by Slabhead. And England smash it forward, but it only meets Harry Kane, who gives it straight back away. One interesting 11.5 minutes. Two goals in 5 matches now for Kane. He's finding his form and the right time for England. Is this the year that football comes home, guys? Is this the year?
Goal scorers list, pre-match from Harry Kane has now got 8 major tournament goals, 6 World Cup, 2 Euros, so he's 1 behind Alan Shearer, 2 behind Gary Lineker.
Ukraine on the ball, passing it backwards here. Ukraine on the far side. Passing the ball about, trying to find the gaps in the England back line. Got a long way to go yet, so wouldn't say England are through just yet. But they have just won a loose ball in Kyle Walker, who's got insane pace. Walker to the byline, and he wins a throw-in for England on the far side. Insane pace by Kyle Walker, by the way. He's got to be one of the fastest defenders in the Premier League. Phillips misreads the pass and wasn't under too much pressure. Back to Rice. Now here is Maguire. Cross to his Man United teammate in Luke Shaw. Passing it around. Sancho goes backwards. Here's Calvin Phillips of Leeds United. What a player he is. Didn't realise how good he was till he went to the Prem. For England, he's seeming like a really key player in Gareth Southgate's setup. Of course, before in the previous years, he's stuck to the likes of Eric Dyer, who many England fans haven't been a fan of. But now I think he's found someone new, someone younger, and someone more promising, hopefully, for England. Because Eric Dyer, he's getting on a bit now, and it's good to find someone else new who is a bit younger and arguably a little bit better. Gets regular game time at Leeds. Eric Dyer doesn't really get regular game time at Spurs. Managed to get a stream, but it's laggy. Right, look on. Don't you have a TV in the place that you are? Okay, Alice, okay. Rice across to Kyle Walker, trying to come forward. Heavy touch there by Sancho, and he's giving the ball away. Long ball down, and Maguire is able to deal with it quite easily, but Pickford decides to come out. Pass it across to Luke Shaw. Into going backwards to Maguire. Now Kyle Walker. Across to Sancho, playing it from left to right really well, England. Playing it really well so far. Full pass by England, but Sterling's tried to keep it in. It's not fast enough, unbelievably. Just about goes out, and it's going to be a Ukraine throw-in. Poor pass there by, I think it was John Stones, who tried to float one out to Luke Shaw. And now Ukraine for the throw-in. They can barely keep the ball here. Yarmolenko going backwards to help defend. Goes backwards. Ukraine coming forward. Switch the play. Walker heads it back to Jordan Pickford. Forgot his name for a second there, but of course Jordan Pickford, brilliant player for Everton. Well, for England more than Everton. At club level, he tends to make a few mistakes, but for a national side, he seems to be unbelievable. Two different players, Pickford is. Oh, poor ball by Walker. And Ukraine into the penalty area shot. Good save by Jordan Pickford. It was a half chance. It was a tight angle there from Ukraine. Number 9, it was Walker who not enough power back 2 stones, and the Ukraine striker was alert to it and charged down towards Jordan Pickford. And it's going to be a Ukraine corner. They need to make these opportunities count. We've played 17 minutes and this is about their second attack, so not going to get many. Not going to get many. England try to get it away, but the yellow shirts of Ukraine win the ball back. Trying to get the ball into the box with this. Only one Ukraine player in there, in Yarmolenko. So Ukraine resorts going backwards. Switching it from left to right. Trying to open up England and find the gaps. Nice look on, nice. Ukraine now coming forward. Fake shot. Into the box. Yarmolenko lays it off and cleared away by Harry Maguire, I think that was. And England now will push up. It's Ukraine coming forward. Look on. It's on the BBC iPlayer as well. If you just go on BBC Sports, and then you'll be able to watch it on there. It's like a minute behind, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Here are Ukraine on the ball. If you guys are enjoying the stream, do drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Also share the stream about. Always helps the channel, of course. Ukraine on the far side. Lose out to Raheem Sterling, who's coming forward. Tries to play a pass to Sancho. It doesn't quite work out in the end. And now Ukraine, with a player down, kicks the ball out for the injured player to receive a better treatment here. Hopefully he's okay. I think he will be. The player is down. Of course, the medics will be coming on now just to make sure he is okay. Let's have a look at the fantasy. How is it going? How's the fantasy going? I think Kane have got him captain, so that's double points. 10 points, 4 for Sterling, 1 for Maguire, 0 for Grealish because he's not playing yet, 1 for Pickford. Decent, so I'm on 34 points so far. Taking that. Oh, I'm catching up to Ellis. If I catch up to Ellis, then that's good. I tried the BBC app, but it was... Oh, right. That's unusual. It's unusual. The player just still receiving treatment, guys, for Ukraine. Today, for many teams in the Championship, it was first day of pre-season, and Swans were laughing and joking the players. Always good to see that. They're obviously having a good time preparing for the new season. I was meant to go to the pub to watch England match with family, but to stay at Cameron. Ah, right, Lurkon. Thank you very much for that, Lurkon. Appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And if you want to go down to the pub to meet your family at half-time thing, it's all good. But I really appreciate that, Lurkon. Maguire passes out to Stones. Inside to Calvin Phillips now. England, can they get a second before the half an hour mark? We've got 9 minutes to see if they can. I think they can. Get the ball to Sterling, and he's probably the most creative player on the pitch. Actually, they've got Sancho as well. So Sancho and Sterling are very creative. So get the ball to one of them. Make something happen. Actually, they've got Mount playing as well. I forgot about Mount. He's been a little bit quiet so far. But he's on the ball here. And here's Raheem Sterling coming forward for England. To Luke Shaw. In the box it goes. Dragged back, and there's nobody waiting at the edge of the box for England. And Ukraine smash it out for a throw-in to the team with the 3 lines on. Stones has kept it in from going out for a throw-in. Now Kyle Walker goes backwards to John Stones coming forward. It's good, the commentators. England, says LGP. Well, I hope every England fan today is having a good day and is happy. Ukraine have to go backwards from the pressure from England, and the goalkeeper's chipped it out wide. Ukraine looks like they're playing with better confidence at the back, but also looks like they're just hitting it and hoping. You know, it's good when it comes off, but it does look like they're panicking a little bit. And as I say that, Luke Shaw takes down number 21 for Ukraine, which will mean a free kick to Ukraine, which they take quickly. And then now on the ball in the middle of the pitch, Harry Kane pressing up with Jadon Sancho, of course, making his first start, and with a player of his quality to make it only his first start of this competition, it's just mad. He's got the quality to be starting every single game for England, but of course he hasn't. But he is quite young. England go backwards from Stones to Pickford, who ends up smashing it. Wow, that looked like a bullet going through the air. Ukraine head it forward, met by the chest of Calvin Phillips, who goes backwards, and Pickford comes outside his penalty area to collect it, taps it across to Maguire. Now here is Luke Shaw. Nice look on, nice. Hope you're enjoying. Here is Luke Shaw. Sorry, Kyle Walker. Got them mixed up then. 3 Lions. Here's John Stones. Plays out to Luke Shaw. Trying to go down the pitch. Ends up going backwards. Where Harry Maguire is. Sancho plays a 1-2 with Kane. Now Rice out to Luke Shaw. Rice back to Shaw on the near side, coming forward here for England. End up going backwards to Harry Maguire. Walking now on the ball. Yeah. Those pop things. Walker plays it across to Mason Mount. He's playing sort of a wide cam. Sort of playing as a wide cam, because Harry Kane, of course, likes to drop backwards. Yeah, so it looks like he's playing as a wide cam today, just behind Sancho, adding a bit of support. Here's Harry Maguire. Inside to Raheem Sterling. Now back to Luke Shaw. Sancho's just about able to keep that ball in from Harry Maguire. Rice ends up going backwards, yeah. John Stones across to Harry Maguire. Coming forward here, Luke Shaw. There's a real urge for England. Pull ball by Shaw, and actually England win the throw-in. Luckily that. Luckily won the throw-in there. Played 26 minutes here. 26 minutes. And Luke Shaw's going to take a throw-in for England. A very advanced position. Sterling inside the penalty area. Shots blocked. And the yellow shirts get it away. But Walker goes backwards to Pickford, who's had to come out with his goal fair bet to composedly pass it to Rice. And he's getting stuck in here, as well as Luke Shaw, who hasn't had the best of starts, but he's doing okay getting forward. Defensively, he's not doing the best so far. Of course, that can all change. That can all change. England fan in the stands was a bit frustrated with that move by England, but of course they are winning 1-0, so can't be too frustrated at the team in the white shirts this evening. Of course, the team in yellow in Ukraine have it at the moment, and they're on the ball right now. Ukraine trying to come forward, but yeah, result going backwards. England pressing high here. Oh, and Sancho nearly got on to intercept the ball from Ukraine, but Ukraine won it back in the end. They've played the ball down. Maguire wins the header. It's through to Sterling. Kane is in the middle with Mason Mount. Goes back to Shaw. Now Sterling. Goes backwards, then goes down, wins a free kick for England. Good area to get the ball in the box, and Luke Shaw has actually come across just to take it here. Luke Shaw, left-footed of course. How is Wales 0-22? Yeah, it was a good LGP. You know, wasn't as good as our last one. No, England and Wales are sort of switched because in the last Euros, didn't you lose to Iceland, wasn't it? Kane over the bar. There was a lot of those pop things on the market in my opinion. 16 quid for one of them. Wow. That's a lot of money just for one of them. Was it made of gold or something? England pressing, but Ukraine just passing it around the back. Can't make any silly mistakes. We're approaching the 30th minute now. Oh, poor pass for the goalkeeper, but the Ukraine defender was just about alert. And they're rushing things and they don't have the quality to keep up. And in the end now, England win a throw-in. We're 4-4-0 versus Denmark. It was 4-0 Denmark, yeah. But Denmark are playing you as it stands in the next round, in the semi-final. I don't know how far Iceland got in the last round, but I don't think it was the semi-finals. If Denmark beat you in the semi-finals to go to the final, we lost to a good team. No, Wales haven't. Not to my memory anyway. Maybe in 1900s, but I don't think so. 60 minutes to play in this one, but we've played 30 of course, and here is Sancho. It's not really an old team for England, it's quite a young team. And they win the throw-in on the far side, urge from the fans for England. It's been Kyle Walker to take the throw-in. Walker goes backwards, finds the feet of Rice. Back to Maguire. Coming forward here for England. Out to the far side where we find Raheem Sterling. Taking his time, looking for a run. Ends up going backwards to Slabhead. On the ball now. Back to Raheem Sterling. Got a little bit of space, but goes once again backwards to Slabhead. Jadon Sancho on the ball. Tried to play it down the line. Oh, ricocheting everywhere. Mount can't get on the end of it. Instead, it's the boot of a Ukraine player. Pass it down to Sancho, who's coming forward here. Looks dangerous for England, this one. Kane's in the middle, ready. Sancho's on the ball now. Kyle Walker now. Into the box. Kane was ready for it. Didn't quite get to it. Rice results to going backwards to John Stones. Out to Luke Shaw. In the middle of the pitch. Out wide to Raheem Sterling on this near side. Sterling goes down towards the byline. Sterling pulls it back, and there's no England player there. It falls for Rice. He's going to strike it. What a save. And Kane in the box. Shot. And Ukraine somehow survive. Did Wales play well? Nah, we didn't, but the ref didn't help. And there's 2 Ukraine players down. And the ball's out. They're going to have to make a substitution possibly, because that's the second time I think he's been down. Christoph. What's happened here? I think they've just tackled each other, the Ukraine players. Oh, the keeper's nearly been caught off guard with that shot. It's always curling back in. The keeper was going one way. Just about got his hands out just to save it. The England players just having a drink, a refresh. What will the next 12 minutes hold for England and Ukraine? Will there be any more goals before half time? Or will England take the 1-0 into the break? Oh, he's landed really awkwardly there, Christoph, for Ukraine, their defender. That Rice shot had some power on it. Struck it with real venom and almost caught the Ukraine keeper off guard. And Rice is actually just having a few words with one of the backroom staff from England. Don't know any of their names, to be honest. All I know is Southgate. Of course, not an England fan. Who are winning the Euros? It's gonna be Italy-England final, and Italy are gonna win it. Sorry. Yeah, Italy to win it, in my opinion. Players coming off for Ukraine. Substitution, 4 off, 15 on. How are we going to spell this name? I didn't see it. 15 for Ukraine, 15. Who is number 15? 1 second, guys. Let me just find out who's number 15 for. Aha, there we go. 15. There we go. Teams are updated once again for all you viewers. Italy. Yeah, Italy are winning it for me. They're just too good. Solid defence, brilliant attack. Jorginho, Verratti in the middle with Barella. Sometimes he switches with Barati, of course, but it's a brilliant team Italy have got. Same as England, but I think Italy have just got a better base, in my opinion. Just just better altogether. As a team, they score a lot more goals. They're more resilient. If it is England, Italy in the final, can't see it being a high-scoring game. Maybe like 2-1. Ukraine in the penalty area. To the byline. Pulled it back. Yarmolenko. Goes backwards to Zinchenko. And now Walker can smash it clear for England. And if, for example, this is the final now, and Ukraine, Italy or Ukraine, they're going to take that chance. They're not going to let that go easy. Mount saving the day at the back there for England. Of course, playing in the cam position today. He's doing his defensive duties well. And Declan Rice passes it back to John Stones, who goes backwards to John Pickford for England. Outside his penalty area. Rocket of a pass out to Sancho. Doesn't win it. Ukraine have to deal with it. And their goalkeeper plays it forwards and meets the head of Declan Rice. And Sterling comes back to do his defensive duties. Wins the free kick for England at the halfway line. Well, it's just, the Ukraine players just caught him there. Just caught him. It's unfortunate there. Kyle Walker's on the ball. Plays it down the line, and here is Sancho. Inside to Mount, back to Sancho. Mount once again. Inside to John Stones. On 34 points. Nice little one. I think I'm on the same. Let's check. Not this one. Yeah, I'm on 34 as well. 34 as well. Big up Oliver. No, we went live like 5 minutes before the game. It was a little bit late, but I was just finishing my food. How are you finding the England game, Oliver? Are you enjoying it? Kane's on the ball for England. Oh, Shaw's through. Pulls it back in the middle. Sancho! Saved by the keeper. And the officials said it's offside. Fair enough, Luke on. Fair enough. I think Luke Shaw should have shot there. There's no need to pass it. He's in a brilliant position. Move it onto his right foot. Curl it around the goalkeeper. 2-0. How many people have captained Kane? Mail got me points. I didn't have Dolberg in there. I did have Mail. I had Vass as well. He got 1 point. Yeah, Sterling got me points as well. And here we go, Ukraine. Can they ruin Maguire and Pickford's clean sheet so far? I've got them two on my fantasy if you're wondering why I mentioned them two. Oh, Ukraine coming forward, but England defend at the last hurdle. Good block by John Stones there to prevent the cross. There's going to be a corner to Ukraine. Every minute that goes by that England only lead 1-0. It's a nervy minute for England fans. Referee says foul by Ukraine, free kick England inside their own penalty area. Yeah, miscommunication there. Pickford gonna take the free kick for England.
Not seen that move on the best score yet.
Walker just let him put. Yeah, I think he thought that Pickford was coming for it, but in the end he didn't. Kane flicks on the header. It looks like Sancho and Sterling have switched sides, so Sancho comes onto the left, Sterling onto the right. Ukraine coming forward into the midfield. Smashed clear by John Stones. And there's no one but yellow shirts up top. He's coming home, is it, Oliver? Fair enough. Very happy for everyone that supports England right now. And Ukraine in the centre circle. Play a ball down. And they're trying to create something, but Walker sticks a foot in there. Ah, you captained Sterling. I captained Kane. And he's got me 10 points. The torch has died once again. What are we going to do? The torch has died once again. So we have to unplug that and plug this one in. Mail and off. Well, got me 5. 5 each, yeah? Nice. Mail got me 5. I feel sad for Rashford. Yeah, Rashford's not really been involved. And Yarmolenko flicks it over. Big opportunity here for Ukraine in the middle. Yarmolenko can't get anything on it. Long shot, and it's past Pickford's post. Pickford's not happy with his defence. Oh, it was always going away from goal, that short. Not the torch, I know. Need to plug this one in as well, actually. Better lighting. A bit more lighting. Goal kick for England. Pickford to take it. Down it goes. There we go. There we go. And Ukraine win it back at the back once again. England on the ball. Luke Shaw. 2 step overs. Comes forward. Down to Sancho. Of course he switched to this left hand side. Maybe Southgate thinks he can make more of an impact on this side than on the right, because on the right he hasn't been involved too much. Ukraine have easily got the ball off him. Rashford needs rest. Played so much football in the last 2 years. I mean, if he needed a rest, why did he get called up then? Like, you could have called up someone who's actually going to play. You know, if that was Gareth Southgate's thinking as well, there was no point in calling him up. Ukraine are on the ball, and Calvin Phillips coming forward, the furthest actually for England, just to press. And Ukraine try to go forward, but Sancho now. Here we go, Jadon Sancho coming forward for England, inside his own half, skipping through the players. 3 minutes added on for the first half, flicks it backwards to Mount. And the ref said it's going to be a free kick to Ukraine, is it? Oh, free kick England for the foul on Sancho. Clean sheet would maybe put them above Bubble Joe. Love it. Yeah, Sancho. Burst of energy there. Alex Hunter, you got me excited then, Ellis, for this game. Maguire goes backwards to Declan Rice, plays it across. Yeah, Jadon Sancho brings that to the Prem. He's going to get fouled a lot in that team. That team, Man United next season, they're linked with Varane as well. If Real Madrid let Varane go and Ramos in the same summer, it's basically a disaster. What are Real Madrid coming to? Sterling coming forward on the far side to the byline. Sterling wins a corner kick for them. England win the corner. And Grealish on, yeah. Grealish on at... He'll probably come on at 65th minute. Corner kick. Oh no. The referee said actually. Goal kick. Goal kicking, Ukraine, sorry. Yeah, brilliant run by Sterling there. But for the wingers getting involved. 1 more minute left of the added time for the first half, and here's Jadon Sancho. Cross to Sterling, goes backwards to Kyle Walker now. England taking their time. Rice is charging forward, passes out to Luke Shaw. Back inside to Rice. Can England make it 2? Looks like they're going to go at 1 at the break. Maguire goes down, wins a free kick for England, and this is going to take up the time for the half now. Maguire. Yarmolenko stopping his Ukraine teammate from giving Maguire a hand up there. Pushed him away as he was offering Maguire a hand up. His strike partner. And there we go. 48 have been played. Any second after the ball's kicked, then we will have half time. Fancy, yeah, we'll do fancy check. I'm just got literally a little bit of food to eat. I didn't quite finish it before going live, and that is half time. So I'm gonna quickly finish my dinner. It'll literally take me 3 minutes, if that. I don't know. I said 3. It's a bit of a random number in it, but we will do fancy checks. Stay along in the chat. Talk amongst yourselves for a few minutes. Just going to quickly finish off my dinner, then we'll check how everyone's team is going. And as it stands, England are going through to play Denmark in the semi-finals. I'll see you in about 3 to 5 minutes, guys. Hang along in the chat. What you've done is I had curly fries. With, I think it was pork and corn on the cob. I think it was pork. It was something. I can't quite remember, but I've only got the corn on the cob to go and a few jeps. So quickly eat that and be back to have a look at fantasy. Oh, not that one. This one. I'm back. I am back, and while I am back, let's change the scoreline, and then let's have a look at fantasy, guys. Because a few of you saying you've got a lot of points. We will have a look. We will have a look. Let's have a look. Refresh this, and let's see. I'm on 34 points, so Kane's got me 10, 4 for Sterling, 0 for Grealish because he's not playing. He's on the bench. Maguire 1, Pickford 1, that'll rise hopefully if they do get a clean sheet. Today also, Mayo got me 5, Vass got me 1. Bonucci yesterday and Spinazzola got me 2 points each. Immobile got me 2 yesterday and Lukaku got me 6. On the bench, yesterday Koke got me 2, as well as Donnarumma. Berardi got me 0, sorry. And Saraba got me 0. Of course, I took Berardi out and I put Vass in before kick-off in that game. And it's paid off, got 1 extra point. Hopefully Kane can get another goal and Sterling get another assist. Clean sheet for Pickford and Maguire wouldn't mind at all. And if Maguire scores a header and then Grealish come on, get an assist maybe for Kane as well. Wouldn't mind that at all. Wouldn't mind that at all. Let's have a look then at everyone else's team. So as it stands, Iran Deep's actually gone top of the league. 39 points so far, so he's got 10 from Kane, 2 from Immobile. Where's all these points come from? 8 Insigne, 10 Kane, 1 Morata, 2 Immobile, 4 Sterling, 1 Damsgaard, 1 Phillips, 5 Mail, 1 Stones, 1 Pickford, 5 Alaba, who's on his bench, Simon, Sarabia, Spinazzola and Torres. Ooh. Wildcard active. In second, of course, is Kieran, who's dropped down to second, but he's only 8 points behind. That's not the best of weeks. He captained Sterling instead of Kane. He's only missing out on 2 points so far. He's got Immobile in there, Lukaku, Kane, Locatelli, Berardi, 2 players with no points for him. Sterling, Hazard, Bonucci, Mounier, Stones and Pickford. Hopefully, hoping for a clean sheet as well. We've got Rice on the bench, Vertonghen, Laporte and Donnarumma. In third is Ellis. How many points is Ellis on? 26. He's got Sudakov, Yarmolenko in here. Ben White, who isn't playing. Oh, this is hard for. Ellis here. He's still got the wild card, I think. He's still got the wild cards available. Immobile, Lukaku, getting him 10 points. 16 others, mainly from Insigne. If you didn't have Insigne and Lukaku, if you didn't have Insigne actually, would be on 18 points, but it's not looking the best for Ellis. But of course that can all change. 4th is me, 5th is Bubble Joe, 15 points. Ooh, that's not actually the best. Heiberg still on 4, Phillips on 1, Rice, Cam, Pickford on 1. Treating Bubble Joe harsh, yeah. In 6th we have Oliver, 29 points, so a lot better. Sterling captain, Dolberg with 5, Mail with 5, Christensen with 2, Luke Shaw, Stones and Pickford. So Oliver is really relying on a clean sheet here today. Could definitely happen. It's on route to happen. 7th is Lurkwan. How many points is Lurkwan on? 34. Wow. Immobile, Lukaku and Kane. I think that's the same from 3 as me. Sterling, same as me. Grealish, same as me. Heiberg, different from me. Alba, Laporte, Mounier and Mail. Pickford. How does that equal 34 points then? Doesn't seem like 34 points, but it is. It is indeed. Just 10, 15, 20. Ah, yeah. Actually, yeah. Donnarumma, Spinazzola, Berardi and Phillips on the bench. Big call, big call. What is this advert? And in 8th at the moment is LGP. 36 points. He's actually got the most so far. He's got Schick in there. Kane, Lukaku as captain. Sterling as well. Grealish who's not playing. Torres, Stones, Christensen, Laporte, Bonucci and Pickford. A lot of people would benefit from an England clean sheet.
To you. Thanks very much for joining us. Just you were watching the first half.
Trent Alexander-Arnold is in Spain,
What did you make of it?
watching the game. So look at how the difference is then. 20 points gap between LGP and Le Quan. And then a 2 point gap, between Le Quan and Oliver. Then a 3 point gap, catching up. A 10 point gap between Bubble Joe and me. And then an 8 point gap between me and Ellis. I could really benefit from Harry Kane. Who else has Ellis got in his team? So anything for England helps me. And nothing for Ukraine. So that is how it's looking, guys. That is how it's looking. King Whack is in here. It's coming home. Yoshison, you've seen the guy before I put in a bid for. No, I haven't seen him yet. I'll put Kane in for Morata, says Oliver. I've got to make a lot of subs. You do. Are you going to use your wild card, Alice? I might have to take a hit. Any clean sheets might help a lot. Yep. Yeah. Same. If England keep clean sheet today, it's a lot of points. Yeah, I know. Bubble Joe's going to get overtaken.
How's the rehab going? Getting better? Getting close to fitness?
Yeah, every day's a new start. Every day's getting better, getting fitter.
Trent is apparently getting closer to recovery, which is good for the new season. Let's have a look at the new kits then at some of the teams so far that's been released. Why not?
Can England win it?
Let's start off with searching championship. 21, 22. 22. Home kits. Let's have a look. Images. Let's have a look at. Ooh, Hull's one is decent. It's looking okay. We'll do a video ranking these actually, or maybe do a half-time one. That was last season. Ooh, Blackpool's one. I like that. I like that. The Seasiders. Oh, look at that. Blackpool. That's a very nice kit. That's a very nice kit. Who else? Who else? Fogden and Fogdad's on you. Fulham. Is this their new kit? No. We'll have to search. Swansea. I want to see another view on this one. Oh, it's not even. It's not even. It's not that one. It's not that one. New logo, of course. Where is it? Where's the new Swans kit? There it is. New Swans kit. Corey Smith modelling it. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Piece of art. See what the chat is saying about it. Gonna end 2-0, 88. Sterling. And the teams actually are coming back out. Let's go back to the screen. Pass, away kit being released. Oh yeah, I commented on someone's Instagram thing. I thought it was the same as last season's. But of course that was white last season and it was yellow this season. It's okay. It's okay. I'm a big fan of Swans away kit. Alright. Guys, second half is about to start. Teams are coming back out. Guys are enjoying, do drop a like on the stream, subscribe if you're new, share the stream about, because we've got a big second half on our way. To see who will play in the next round, of course, against Denmark. The winner of this game plays Denmark. Let's see. And it's going to be England to get started. Here we go then. Second half started. England kicking from left to right in the second half. Here we go. And straight away it's a free kick to England. As I think it's Phillips who's down. No, it's Harry Kane, sorry, who was down. Because I've had to look him. Free kick for England. It's a good position to get the ball in the box, not really shooting range. Don't think we've seen a free kick goal so far this Euro campaign. Quite surprising, because last Euros we've seen quite a lot. England free kick then. Shaw standing over it. Don't think there was any subs at half time, by the way. Shaw in the box it goes. And it's to Harry Maguire. He's in the fantasy. Harry Maguire. Big slab head with a goal. And it's 2-0. Slab head with a goal. Please say it was a Raheem Sterling free kick. Or was it Shaw? What happened then? Slab head, I know, slab head with a goal. Who took this free kick? Please be Raheem Sterling. It wasn't Sterling. But we get points from slab head. We get points from slab head. Ellis, I'm coming for you in the fantasy. I'm coming for Ellis in the fantasy. And it's 2-0 England. They scored earlier in the first half. They scored even earlier in the second. And it's 2-0 now to England. That's my fantasy ruined. I'm just going to quickly check, without you guys seeing, how many points am I now on for the fantasy. Harry Maguire and Harry Kane scoring against Ukraine. Wowzers. Still loads in. I think the website's crashed because I'm just getting too many points. No, I'm joking. But England lead 2-0 here in Rome. Wow. And now Ukraine try to come forward, but Rice smashes it out of the way and Ukraine win the throw-in. Luke Shaw says for fantasy, oh, I'm living the dream. I'm on 40 points now, 7 for Maguire, 10 for Kane, 4 for Sterling, 1 for Pickford so far. Clean sheet as well. Oh, that'll be amazing. Football's coming home, says Rad Dad. I bet Rads is celebrating like mad, and yourself, Rad Dad. I bet you're loving it. I bet you're loving it. In the sweepstake, Rad Dad, you were actually Ukraine. And as it stands, you are going out, but I'm sure you won't mind going out to the team you support. I should have had faith in England. I think Italy will still win against England in the final, but I think England and Italy will get to the final. But Italy are going to break England's fans' hearts in the final. Every England fan wants to smack me right now, I bet. Because I said that. Prob right. Ukraine on the ball coming forward. And it looks to be the end of the road for Ukraine. Slabhead's done them in. Slabhead's done them. Harry Maguire and Harry Kane. 2 very early goals in both halves. Seeing Ukraine cruise. Not cruise out of the tournament. Who says that? Seeing Ukraine crash out of the Euros at the quarterfinals. It's still brilliant. But when you get so far, you never want to leave. It's always a disappointment when you get so far. When you look back, you can say it's a really successful tournament. And England coming forward to Mount. Now Sterling. Get it on the Harry Kane's head. Shaw. Into Kane. Header. And it's free. Harry Kane again. And we captain him. And the fantasy is loving this. England are going through. And Harry Kane, scores again. And England are tearing apart. Ukraine are falling apart from this. Harry Kane gets another goal. And that's another 10 points for me. I said get on Harry Kane's head. What did they do? He got it on Harry Kane's head. And England scored again. And it's 3-0 now. Yeah, I think I'm on 50 points now. It should be because I captained him then. Kane, it's an easy save from the keeper in my opinion. But wow, England are getting me all the points here today. And Kane's on for a hat-trick. Kane's on for a hat-trick. And the Ukraine fans can only hang their heads in disbelief. 2 goals in 4 minutes. I'm happy with that if Slabhead and Harry Kane keep scoring. And Kane is back to his normal self. And it looks like they're going to have a clean sheet as well. Yeah, Luke Shaw, 2 assists now in the 4 minutes. Insane for him. Insane for him. How many points Harry Kane on there? How many? How many? Please be on 20, Kane. Please, come on. It's 5 for a goal, so 5 and 5 is 10. Captain is 20, surely. Oh no, it's crashed. They said I'm on 0. What? I'll check in a minute. Kane golden boot. Could happen. Could happen. Ukraine on the ball. Trying to come forward. In the middle it goes and cleared away by Harry Kane once again. It's cleared away. Just onside, the Harry Kane goal. By the way, just onside. Ukraine manager wasn't happy at all when that went in. The England fans singing Sirrah Sirrah. Yeah, I've used the wild card. For this round, I used the wild card. I made 9 changes. 48, Harry Kane's on 18. Come on. Hopefully that rises to 20, and if he scores again, you never know. You never know how many he could go up to for Kane. I'm loving this. And Kane's on the ball once again for England. Slabhead now. Luke Shaw. Should have put Shaw in the team. Should have put Shaw in. Shaw to be sure. Just unfair play. You're right with me. Yeah. I knew it was the right time to do it in the quarterfinals because then a lot of big teams are going out. Thought it was only right to do it here and make it of the teams I think are going to be in the final, which are Italy and England. That's basically all my team is. Only person I have to replace as it stands is Lukaku. I do not mind replacing him. John Henson's ready to come on for them. I expect for Calvin Phillips or Declan Rice. Probably Phillips, I'd say. Probably Phillips. Kane's on the ball now for England. England are class. It's Ukraine. It's Ukraine. It's Ukraine. I mean, how far are England going to take this? Are they going to humiliate Ukraine? Sterling's on the ball. Twisting and turning. Mount's chasing down the loose ball. Kane pressing.
shoulder where he
And now Ukraine come forward once again.
just has an extra option. Sometimes he doesn't get the ball, but
3-0 England.
the more
Wow.
often than not, his timing of when he arrives is impeccable, and his delivery. Well, that's exactly why he's created the most chances we.
Ukraine on the ball once again. The yellow shirts pass it about to each other. Given away cheaply, and now England coming forward with Jadon Sancho. Mount across the Sterling. Can't keep it in. And Ukraine won it back. Coming forward now. Football's not coming home though. Free kick to Ukraine inside the England half. It's quite far up the pitch though. Henderson's coming on, number 8 for England. Who for? Who for? Declan Rice. And I also see a man like Jadon Sancho coming off, I think. Rice is off. What a performance by Rice today. Henderson is on. Rice off. But what a play he's been so far for England. And it's only the one change, sorry. It's only one change. Henderson is now on. Have a look at the table. What will it look like? 101 as it stands. Hopefully it goes up. Hendo coming on. Yeah, he is on the pitch now, of course. And England just need to see out this game now. We've got 33 minutes to go. Here's Mount out to Luke Shaw. And an advanced roll, sorry. That's Calvin Phillips in the midfield. Luke Shaw now goes backwards. Slabhead switches the play to Kyle Walker. Tries to go forwards and gives it off to Jadon Sancho. And England still haven't conceded a goal in this tournament. Still haven't conceded a goal. Rice off, yep. Here is John Pickford in goal. Smashes the ball down towards Walker. Plays it inside to Calvin Phillips now. Switches the play across. Down it goes for England. Mount coming forward. Trying to get inside to Harry Kane. Didn't quite work out. How many points has Shaw got you, Oliver? Henderson, down the line it goes to Harry Kane. Sancho to Kane. Henderson wants it, can't get to it. Ukraine clear their lines just about. Still 30 minutes to go. Look on what's happy. What are you happy about? Is it a place to score another goal? Or your fantasy? It's coming home, says Oliver. Someone else captain came. I think it was Lurkwan possibly. Here is Sancho. Trying to get in the box, can't quite get it in. By the way, Sancho's gone back onto the right hand side, Sterling back on the left. As they started the game, they switched halfway through, but they're now back to where they started. Walker for the throne for England. Ukraine getting a substitution ready. Walker inside to Henderson. Back to Sancho. Near side this for England. I'm lagging as bad. Luke Shaw on the ball. Now inside to Calvin Phillips. Across to Jordan Henderson now. Stones. Across to Slabhead. Coming forward for England. Luke Shaw. Phillips once again goes backwards now. Jordan Henderson. Out to Walker. Goes backwards to Henderson. And all the way back to the goalkeeper. England looking control, definitely. Definitely looking control. They could, you know, Ukraine look tired as well, so England could run away with this. It keeps kicking me out. Kicking you out of the chat. Long ball by England. Up to Mount, doesn't win it, but England win the throw-in in the end. And Walker's going to take it. Sancho to Walker, goes backwards to Henderson. Ukraine doing it. No, they're not. They're just sitting back, letting England attack them. Damage limitation for them, really. Damage limitation. Here's Luke Shaw. Plays it inside to John Henderson. Oh, what a save. Kane with a long shot. If Kane got a hat-trick, that would have been insane. Kane, left-footed shot, I'm pretty sure it was. Straight away in the volley. It's a magnificent save by the Ukraine keeper. That was going top corner. That's the confidence Kane now has. That's what makes him one of the best players. It's a corner for England. Mount. And oh, it's 4. It's 4. Jordan Henderson scores. First ever England goal for Jordan Henderson. And it's 4-0. They're embarrassing Ukraine now. 4-0. Henderson's first ever England goal. What a time to get it. Henderson, fair play. The third header of the game gone in. All from 3 from set pieces. They've only scored their first goal from open play. Well done, Jordan Henderson. Well done. First ever England goal. And Ukraine now make the substitution. Man. Benham and Rashford are coming on. Don't take Kane off. Please don't take Kane off. Trippier's coming on for sure. They're taking their time with the substitutions. Benham and Sancho, Benham and Rashford, sorry, coming on as well. Just don't take Kane off. Take Sancho off and take. Oh, it looks like Sterling's coming off as well. Sterling is coming off. Fantasy's over now for 11 Rashford. They know it's job complete now. Just don't take Kane off. Don't take Kane off. Please don't. Calvin Phillips is coming off for Bellingham. 26 Bellingham. Insane for England, and they are going through. There's no way Ukraine are going to keep this, bring this back. And England in cruise control here in Rome. And Kane's still on for his hat-trick. And Maguire's still on, and Pickford. So it's 3 out of the 4. Out of the 5 England players have got on. Going to score 4 and you. England! Na na na. 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 Na 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 na. Yeah, everyone for England today played for the shirt, played with passion. Insane. England just passing it around. Bellingham back to John Stones. They've got 25 minutes to go. And now here is Rashford coming forward for England. Oh, towards the byline. And wins the corner for England. They've scored from 3 set pieces so far. They can make it 4 here. Goal incoming, I think so. I think number 5's coming. I think number 5's coming for Harry Kane or Harry Maguire. One of the Harrys is going to score. In it goes. Towards the back post, Maguire, and it's wide. No goal incoming there. Maguire tearing apart Ukraine. Fair play to Ukraine for not forfeiting yet. Here are Ukraine on the ball in the middle. Kane and Mount are pressing. And Rashford intercepts a loose ball, and here come England. Henderson ends up going backwards to keep the ball. 6-0, you think? If Kane gets 2 more, I'll take 6-0. Well, if Kane gets 1, no, I'd rather Kane get 2 more than Grealish come on and get 2. Because I'm captain Grealish. But England today, they've turned the heat up. They're taking this seriously. They haven't underestimated Ukraine. They just haven't been themselves. They scored 1 in the group games. Well, apart from Scotland, they've scored 1 against the Czech Republic. They scored 1 against Croatia. They scored 2 against Germany. They scored 4 against Ukraine. And if this is anything to go by, they'll double it once again. They've doubled their scoring every time. The group stage have only scored 1. Round of 16 they've scored 2. Quarter final they've scored 4. Next they've 8. And in the final, then they'll score 16 goals. If this is anything to go by, it's just going to keep on doubling for England. Well, there's still 20 minutes to go. And it is a throw-in to England. Kane hat-trick and Stones goal. Be very good for them as well. 62 points. I'm on 62 points. Wow, 62 points. I'll take that all day long. And Bellingham's coming forward. He's got Rashford to the side of him. Rashford's on the ball now. Mount goes down. Would love a Harry Kane penalty. England win it back with Rashford. Then loses out to Ukraine. Player who's coming forward now. Ukraine. Pickford has to come out to get it away. It's poor clearance. And poor once again from Ukraine. Zinchenko trying to get it forwards against his City teammates. Just can't do it. Yes, still yet to concede a goal, England. Pickford there just sliced his clearance. 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes to go.
Incidentally, no team has ever kept 5 in a row at the start of the European Championship. That's what England are 20 minutes away from doing. It's a huge thing for them to lean on that.
Henderson coming forward here for England.
It's a message that Gareth Southgate continually tell the players.
Somebody's ready to come on. Who is that?
Will be tough to beat.
Who's that ready to come on? Something is Jack Grealish. I think it's Calvert-Lewin, which means Kane's going to come off. He's got me 20 points. If he can get me one more goal, I'll be very happy. Get me up to 30 Kings on Kane. 30 points on Kane, I'll be very happy. England is at the moment just passing it around. Yep. Maguire down to Rashford, plays a 1-2. And England just in control of the game. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's going to come on the next time the ball goes out. If it does go out, because England just passing it around here.
Any sort of minutes on the field in the England squad, it's healthy.
Trippier
All seem absolutely delighted with one another.
plays a few 1-2s with Henderson down the line, and
Maybe get another chance.
Rashford. Kane's in the middle. He wants his hat trick. Kane does. Stones is on the ball now.
Walker,
To Kyle Walker, goes backwards.
Stones,
Maguire down to Rashford. Inside that, Jordan Henderson. Foul
challenge,
or something.
a bit of frustration.
Oh, free kick England once again.
Everything into the game.
Pass from England, and it's going to be a substitution now for Calvert-Lewin, I think. Yep, Kane's coming off, unfortunately.
There's the answer.
And now I've only got, yeah, fantasy's over for the night.
It's going to be Kane replaced. 2 for the night, 3 for the tournament. That'll do. That will do. Raising waiting himself. English public have been waiting, but the one thing you know with Harry Kane is it's going to come. He's a goal scoring machine.
Calvert-Lewin.
2 big goals tonight. Here comes Dominic Calvert-Lewin for his 11th appearance for the senior.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin, 54 points. Do you? Wow.
Last October.
Got 60. Let's refresh it. Everyone's getting mad points if you have any England players in. He's coming home, rings around
England's players are all over Ukraine, not allowing them out.
the Olimpico Stadium in Rome. There's still more to come here, I think. There's still more to come. As Zinchenko chases the ball down, but you have to go back to Pickford. England do. Pickford gets it down. Get the feeling that Ukraine could score. Stones goal, please.
Yarmolenko. Yarmolenko. Hands up the
Oh, saved by Pickford there.
Pickford was able to watch it.
Cameron's fallen asleep there.
There's a great strike. The space is opened up in front of him just to
Pickford comes to collect it. Ricocheted back off the Ukraine player there.
brilliant. Lovely strike from Macarenko.
I'm on 62 points.
What can do with that? He just needs to
20 for Kane, 12 for Maguire, 6 for Pickford, 6 for Sterling. Happy days. Happy days. The first Ukraine shot, wow. No, says Lurkon. What's happened, Lurkon? What's happened? 15 minutes to go in this one. 15 minutes. They'll have to rush by for Ukraine, but for England, they'll take their time with them.
It's like I said, there's not got much to deal with. I mean, the only concern is
Stones is on the ball.
he's got a bit between his teeth a little bit. He seems really annoyed and
Get Grealish on, yeah, for the points.
don't want him to be winding people up.
And Sancho's in behind here.
For Sancho,
Into the box it goes. Oh, I thought that was going in.
clear Ukraine.
Benham's chasing it down, and he will get the ball for the throw-in for England.
Love the ball from Henderson. He's always looking for that one.
Sancho's going to take it. I don't think Grealish is going to come on, I'm going to be honest. Walker's going to take it.
37 international goals now for Kane. Owen 40, Reeves 44, Lineker 48, Charlton 49, Rooney 53. They are the men.
Handball by the Ukraine player there, Yarmolenko, as he tried to come forward. Free kick England, and there's a lot of frustration here for Ukraine. Have I moved up in the table? Surely I have. I think I have in the fantasy table. Hope so.
14 minutes of the 90 to go.
I'll probably update after midnight. Who did get England in the thing? MVM Gaming got England. So if England win the Euros, MVM Gaming will be getting something. Who else have we got left? Italy, no one got Italy because someone had two accounts, and they basically just making alt accounts to enter. Denmark was Lurkwan, so Lurkwan could still win this. Ukraine was Rad Dad. England was MBM Gaming. Spain is Lewis EFC. They're the 4 teams left. Now I have 54. What? It's updating for you. Nice. Still got 62. Just give me those more points. My best. Since the first week I did it, I've got the best score. 13 minutes to go. Ukraine on the ball. If I captain Shaw, he would have got 24 points. Wow. That's a lot of points. Sure, England go, Ukraine go, and Maguire clears it away. Throw in Ukraine.
You can tell me, Joanne, it must be so hard. In a game like this, 4-0 down, and keep on playing, try and keep on doing the things that are normally just natural to you, but the brain is telling you something else.
Ukraine on the ball, switching it from left to right. Happy with that? Yeah, happy with it as well.
When you're behind, how to chase games, when you're ahead, how to slow games down. But one of the key components to what England do is try and maintain the tempo. Because when it drops, it's when you start to make mistakes, when sloppy things start to creep into your game. And
here we go for Zinchenko. Out wide. Yarmolenko's on the ball. Shot blocked. Corner kick Ukraine. They're turning up the heat at 4-0 down. Ukraine.
get the intensity back into the defending. It's like finding pride in your work. And defensively have been so strong, and that's what they can cling on to here in terms of, let's just finish this game strong. Don't concede any goals, stay organised, no mistakes. All of these things are
11 minutes to go.
The deeper you go into the competition.
Either way, England have a bit of defending to do. Tristan, I'm sorry for not. No, it's fine, look on, it's fine, honestly. It's okay, it's okay. It's a sign that we have a chance to win it. England definitely have a big chance to win this tournament. No problem, Lurkon. I totally understand. It's fine, mate. Wow, we indeed, Ellis. Wow, we.
Six attempts on target, all effective.
Ukraine coming forward.
It's going nowhere except behind for an England goal kick.
Look on, we are all near. Yeah, in Swansea, everyone's near the sea, but
As it was
yeah.
in Russia.
I get what look on means anyway. I get what look on means.
For a semi-final. I think we can give Gareth Southgate a lot of credit here. The way that
Second semi-final in a row for Gareth Southgate's men.
watched a lot of teams kind of bursting at the seams with injuries.
Second semi-final in a row.
As the tournament has progressed, he's been happy to
If
maintain
Italy,
his form.
if I didn't have Italy in a sweepstake at school, and they were already out, I'd be rooting for England right now. I sort of am on that side of the bracket. I want England to win it, but if I didn't have Italy. Rashford can't keep it in despite his lightning fast speed.
Put the brakes on until he was absolutely sure.
Yeah, no problem, look on, no problem.
Because he's never been as an England manager right now. Has to
Ukraine on the ball, coming out from the back.
trust his players.
Will England get a fourth?
That's why he made all
A
those
fifth,
changes.
sorry. They've already got a fourth.
The quality is vast.
Won't mind a head from a slab head again. Don't think Grealish is going to be coming on now. And England coming forward once again. Mount out to Rashford. Here's Kieran Trippier. Inside to Mount. Plays it across. Harry Maguire. Passes it across. Sancho goes the long way round towards the byline. Gets blocked off. And ref says it's been Sancho committed a foul there. Don't think he did, but ref did. So free kick. Ukraine at the back.
Got him away. That touch just brought Mikalenko back into play. Not sure Jadon really did much, but it was enough to convince the referee for Mikalenko.
He's pretty good at that moment. Good to hear, good to hear. Half the points gone up in fantasy. That's all I'm worried about since I got it.
That's what I love about
Fantasy score.
that ability to look
Still on 62, which is brilliant.
to know that we have that in our
I
squad.
think I've definitely overtaken a few people.
It's a nice weapon for Gareth to
I
use.
think I've definitely overtaken a few people today. In the fantasy. I think I've almost definitely overtaken Ellis. Maybe even got into second. I think that's pushing it a little bit though. And now England try to come forward. Calvert-Lewin. Backwards to Henderson. Lovely play by England. Lovely play.
18 years old, just. Someone said it to her, that's all.
Heard of the no, I've heard of him that Forster and talked to him, but before that I haven't heard of him. No idea who he is, what his position is. Yeah. Oh, in the morning, Swans are apparently announcing a new signing. It could be Jimmy Dunn. It could be Freddie Woodman on loan, or yeah, I hope it's Freddie Woodman in the way. Hope it's either Freddie Woodman, Jimmy Dunn. Apparently, it could be Lucas Dean because he's been spotted in Swansea. Apparently, because apparently we've agreed a £1.5 million deal for him. I think it's proper fake though, but apparently he has been spotted in Swansea, which is just insane. And could be Thomas Henry, although I think talks are over with him. But he's been spotted in Cardiff, and Cardiff aren't linked with him, and that's like an hour up the road from Swansea, well, like 45 minutes anyway. So it could be one of them. I hope it's Freddie. No, out of all of them, I hope it's Thomas Henry. But most realistically, I think it's Jimmy Dunn or Freddie Woodman. I hope it's Henry. Our strike force then, Lowe, Henry, Pierre, would just be unstoppable. Or Ukraine on the attack, actually. We haven't been commentating for quite a long time, actually. England break away with Sancho. Cross to Rashford, leaves it go for Trippier. Keeping the ball. Trippier. Few 1-2s with Slabhead. Now into Stones.
Some of us are unlucky enough to be old enough. This is like the greatest therapy session watching England you've ever had.
Carl Walker now on the ball. Inside to Jordan Henderson. Goes backwards. I think if first. I don't think I'm first. I don't think I'm first.
Still the semi-final to come. There's Maguire.
Tristan of Tottenham goes to Cardiff. You know what to do, lads.
Counting down the minutes now.
I don't think he will, because he's been reportedly saying that he hates Cardiff. Same with Joe Pierre. As soon as he signed, someone got a clip of him saying I hate Cardiff. And that happened with Thomas Henry, although he hasn't even signed for us. He's been spotted in Cardiff, but there's no talks with him and Cardiff. And Cardiff can't afford him. They definitely can't afford him.
They've fully dominated this game and they've been fully in control of it, which I think is the really impressive thing. It was a huge game.
Swan's got a loan deal for Thomas Henry. Wouldn't mind that. That would be class. But we've been in to buy him. Yeah, I don't think Cardiff are going to sign him. He's probably just staying in Cardiff. If he does sign for Swansea in the morning, that would be just insane. Outside Rossi's, just like Jamal Lowe did when he got announced. No one will know what Rossi's is unless you support Swansea. Basically, Rossi's across the road. There's a Liberty Stadium here. There's a dual carriageway. Then there's Rossi's, a fish and chip place across the road. And Jamal Lowe was announced. Well, when Swans announced that they got Jamal Lowe, that's where his photo was taken outside Rossi's. It's quite popular for football, for fish and chips, of course, because it is a chippy. Yeah, Rossi's is decent. I had fish and chips from there a few weeks ago, in fact, and it was okay. It was okay. 2 minutes and 10 seconds till England are in the semi-final against Denmark. Pickford now on the ball once again. England are on the ball. As usual in this game. Back to Jordan Pickford. I feel like my ears like echoing. It's really annoying. I need to go distance class. It's an okay chippy. It's an okay chippy. But everyone in Swansea and supports Swansea will know where Rossi's is. I'll send you a photo later, Luke, of Rossi's. I think he's having a refurbishment at the moment, so but they're still serving chips and that. It's across the road from the Liberty. And on match days, you know, in there you want to be working. You'll sell a lot of chips. And then the other side of the Liberty, you've got KFC and a lot of shopping places. Because there's a bridge going over from the Liberty, over the, what's it called, the river. And then across to KFC. Good old KFC. Into the 90th minute in 10 seconds. There's Ukraine coming forward. In the penalty area here, Zinchenko goes down. And Henson gets the ball away once again, and Ukraine just taking their time. We're now in the 90th minute. I think 2 minutes added on. Not even that. Full time. England are in the semi-finals. 2 competitions in a row with Southgate. Ukraine are going home. And they're playing the song Is Coming Home. A real professional performance by England tonight. Brilliant, brilliant performance by England. Let's show you then. Let's quickly change the scoreline. Let's have a look at the fantasy. 4-0, man. 4-0. That's insane. Let's have a look at how this is looking then. 62 points. That possibly could go up. How much did Ellis get in the end? 27. 30, 33, 35 points better than Ellis, sorry. 35. So 4 hours on 14. 14, take away that, 58. 48 points added onto that is 149. 149 would put me right at the mix at the top. I've definitely overtaken Ellis. What's Kieran's score looking like? Ukraine are out. Fair play to them though. They've given it a go. 47 for Kieran. Captain's Sterling, not Kane. He had Stones in there. He had Pickford in there. So still got quite a bit of points. Who did Randy have in there again? 63 points. One more than me. Mailstones. Kane captain as well. Oliver, how many did he have in the end? 10 points. That can't be right, surely. See what everyone in the chat is saying. Need to go, son. Oh, I read that. Guys, I'm probably going to end the stream here. Oliver says he's coming home. We'll have a look at the fantasies before the next tie. Actually, let's have a look at when that is. Actually, let's have a look. Let's not have a look at the games anymore. Let's have a look at fixtures and results. Let's see when these games are being held. On what days? On what days? Semi-finals then. Italy, Spain, 8 o'clock on Tuesday, and on Wednesday it's England, Denmark at Wembley. Both at Wembley, and the final at Wembley next Sunday, guys. This is going to be insane. I think Italy are going to beat Spain. We'll do a watch on for both of these games. I'm pretty sure. Because I haven't got any tests on the 6th or the 7th. I've got one on the 8th. I've got 2 on the 8th actually. So got to be revising on the Wednesday before the game. Tuesday we can just chill, watch the football. Because Monday got a few tests. Tuesday we can chill, watch that. And Wednesday we can watch this one. Yeah, gonna be 2 amazing semi-finals. But who would have thought it would have been these 4 teams? England, Denmark, Italy, Spain. Can't believe it. Honestly can't believe it. But it's happened now. I think Italy, England for the final. And Italy to win it. Guys, it's been an amazing stream today. Once again, as normal. And I'll see you in the next stream very soon. If you are new to the channel and watching this on playback, do drop a like on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And share the channel about with your friends and family. Get them all involved. Because we're coming to the end of the Euros. We're coming to the end of the Euros. But a professional performance tonight in Rome from England. Make Oliver say it's coming home. And the England fans all together believe a bit more. Fantasy's blown up for everyone tonight. And guys, leaves me to say one more thing. Have a good rest of your evening. Have a good rest of the weekend. And I'll see you in the next stream very soon. Until then, take care.